such and guess it's RLF.
Well, this is going to be an interesting one.
Right?
Everybody just
Sorry,
got quiet. We're thrown off our game because it's
The
not our
ringing in my
usual two.
Well,
What?
I had the ringing in my ears from that clap. I feel like I'm in Nam.
Yeah, we all have concussions.
It's a Monday instead of a Tuesday tonight.
Yeah, it's awful.
We've broken tradition.
We got those Monday vibes.
We used to do Mondays.
Monday,
We've switched.
Yeah, for a long time.
Yeah, but then we switched. It was like Tuesdays, and then it was Mondays again, and now we're back to Tuesdays. It's just it's a vicious cycle.
Life
Yeah,
is a wave, Matt.
You gotta ride it.
If you said highway, I was gonna run over. I would leave my car, and it's full tank of gas.
And run to BK.
Yeah.
Just to slap that face.
Burger King.
Wow.
Yes.
Pick me up some
They're doing
spicy
2 for $5.
strips.
Oh, the spicy nuggets are $1, right? 8 for $1
wow.
or some shit.
Word?
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, the podcast, they just record themselves going to Burger King.
Yeah. it's just them chewing a lot. I don't like it.
Can I do one of those 2 for $5s? Yeah, I want 2 Whoppers. Yeah.
I got that shit, right? I got the Whoppers. And I gave very basic instructions.
Okay.
You know my burger style.
Yeah, nothing except for ketchup, bacon, and more bacon.
Yeah, and cheese.
If possible, a lot of cheese.
And cheese.
If
Cheese
it's
is nice.
considered healthy, get it out of here.
Cheese is nice.
If it's
Yeah.
green
Yeah.
or red,
Lettuce, tomato, you're not
Onions?
an American.
I disagree.
It's a broad statement, but this is a hill to die on.
I like that one time I was like, well, why don't you like onions on your burgers? And you said, onions go fuck themselves.
Onions are... Something's
I'll be
wrong with
honest.
onions.
That's my
I
stance
love-
on most vegetables.
That's true. But I love onions on a burger. I think that flavor combination is outstanding.
Well, I think you should be outstanding in the frozen Arctic tundra if you
Wow.
think that way.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god.
That took a while,
It was
and
a
it
long-
wasn't worth it.
It was a long walk.
I'll take...
It was a long walk.
I don't like onions, but what are the ones that are crispy?
Onions?
No, they're the crispy onions.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can
the
make
crispy
onions
onions.
crispy.
What is that called? though?
You mean like
Onion
onion
rings?
straws or onion rings?
Yeah, like straws.
Yeah, the onion straws.
Yeah.
The fried onion straws. Now, I'm going to argue on fried onion straws that the majority of what you enjoy is fried onion straws is fried oily batter.
Yes.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
You're not really eating those for the oniony flavor.
No, you
Right,
can
no.
fry up most things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And it'd be
some
pretty
It'd
outstanding.
be
fried
pretty
up broccoli.
I'd imagine that would be fucking. I would eat that shit.
I like broccoli in general, but if you fried broccoli, I'd probably still dig it.
Yeah. I mean, who's gonna be like, "Ugh, what are you doing?
Probably Jamie.
I mean, Jamie. Who's Jamie?
yeah.
That bitch, I guess.
I hate Jamie.
Jamie Oliver? I don't know.
Yeah,
but
he or
yeah, fuck him.
she just has a problem with
Yeah.
us.
I don't know. I don't like Jamie.
Okay. I didn't
But if
realize
you're
we were
listening
starting
and your
to beef
name's
with
Jamie.
but I'm cool with
Yeah.
it.
You're good.
Jamie, if you're out there,
I was like, Seich's older brother's nickname?
we challenge you.
Jamie Palomino, you bitch.
Oh, Jamie Palomino.
Jamie
It's you and me, Jamie. Makakora, an honorable duel to the death.
Oh, wow. Jesus.
Just remembered one of the movies I watched.
Wait, really?
Yeah. It had a duel in it.
Oh. I was like, you watched Warcraft?
No, I definitely didn't watch Warcraft. But I watched a movie with a duel in it.
Oh.
Was it that CGI dog movie with Harrison Ford?
No.
What?
No, it wasn't.
Did you? What were the chances that it was that movie?
Be awesome. I have got to be honest. I don't think I've ever once brought a cartoon movie to the table, but it'd be great if that was the first one I brought.
Oh no, it's just a CGI dog. Harrison Ford's real.
Oh, okay.
That's less fun.
This sounds made up.
No, it's real.
Mine is just a guy in Vegas betting long shots. Like I said, this one it pays out 650 to 1.
Yeah.
No.
I
Shit.
feel like the Harrison Ford CGI dog movie, which I didn't know existed, would probably pay out like $1 million to 1.
Oh yeah.
It'd be like crazy odds.
Oh, the Call of the Wild. That shit's coming out this
Nope.
year, or came out.
Oh, it has. Okay.
Look at that CGI
Well,
dog.
I mean, I still haven't watched The King of Staten Island yet, and I was excited about that movie. So
You
definitely
have
not
it.
watching
You
this.
have it.
I wanted to see that.
The last.
They plan a
Harrison
heist and everything.
It doesn't make
Oh,
any
wow.
sense. I don't know what's going on.
The last Harrison Ford movie I watched was it 6 Days, 7 Nights, when he flies an airplane in Anne Heche, and he gets stranded.
Oh.
You ever seen that?
No.
I don't
It's
know.
a good movie. It's pretty decent. It's not great, but he and Anne Heche get stranded on this island. She's on like a vacation with her boyfriend or fiance, played by David Schwimmer.
Whoa,
The
spoiler.
And
Schwimster.
yeah, the Schwimster. And then they get attacked by pirates.
Yar.
Oh.
And then they get away and they rebuild the plane. And then they get.
They just
dodge.
rebuild the plane?
They had to build like they lost one of their.
The things.
Yeah,
The
you know.
pylons.
Yeah,
They lost one. It's a plane that lands on water, and they lost one of the things that lands on water.
Horcrux.
One of the legs.
It's not
They lost the one that Neville kills at the end.
I'm tapping.
Al with an absolute knockout of a joke.
There's the $1 million to 1 payoff. Oh my god. Oh,
got
that
it.
fucking got me. Because I just immediately pictured stupid snake face Ray Fiennes just like, yeah, the tiara of Ravenclaw and my snake Nagini and that water planes landing thingy. They're all parts of me.
I feel like that would have been such a better better Horcrux than all of the like the riddle shit that was surrounded him
Yeah.
that were the Horcruxes.
Well, she was. J.K. Rowling wrote it was because he was a prideful man and he would use artifacts of such power. You can still hide them better.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally
You left
right.
like 2 or 3
Why
in
would-
the school.
I would exactly. I would have made it a
that's what I'm saying.
sock from Bangladesh. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
just fucking Rajesh's sock. Like, oh, you're not gonna find that shit.
Like,
Good luck cutting the head off of it.
make it like a plastic bag, like some garbage.
Yeah. Fucking buried it at the end of in the pile of garbage pit from New Jersey. Fuck
Harry
Jersey.
Potter and the garbage
I'm
pit.
just now imagining Ron, Hermione, and Harry just slogging knee-high through Jersey trash piles. just like, it's not here, Harry. And I really want to leave.
And they've got like a Dragon Ball
Dragon Ball.
radar, the Dragon radar
For the Horcrux.
for the Horcrux.
They've got a Horcrux radar.
Because how else are you gonna find that shit?
That's true.
And then you see them in front of the Taj Mahal, but it's clearly green screened. So we're gonna find Rajesh's socks.
They're here somewhere.
Oh my god.
Don't give it to Dobby. Not yet. I've seen those movies once. Come on.
You
I haven't.
Oh, I mean, they came out almost 20 years ago, so you'll almost like them soon.
Hey,
I
well,
You'll
did
see
like
them
the,
later.
You're saying Horcruxes.
cross.
I'm like, I don't know what the fuck's going on right now.
Sorry.
You like the cross?
I like the cross streams of Harry Potter and Dragon Ball Z.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Because I just imagine fucking Voldemort trying to go up against Goku.
Oh, that'd be sick.
You'll never beat me. I am a pure blood. Goku just punches him so hard that the upper left half of his body is just pink mist.
Oh god.
He's like, oh, oops. I
thought
guess
you could
I
fight-
overdid it.
I thought you could fight way better than that. He does that thing where he scratches the back of his head.
Yep.
That was so funny. Oh man, I like the idea of just dropping Goku into other art forms. I feel like that they should do that more often. Just have they should have a wrestler fight like a hologram of Goku.
Oh my god.
on
I mean,
WWE.
even a hologram would win.
Exactly, but I mean, how else would you pull it off? But
I mean, the debate, the countless,
Goku versus Superman.
is timeless. The debate.
Well, it always ends on the fact that Goku gets brought into space and Superman doesn't need oxygen. Goku does. But then he could just fucking what's the thing where he puts his two fingers on his head called?
Instant
Instant
transmission.
It's just instant transmission back onto Earth.
Yeah.
So it's like, would that be a stalemate or not? And let's be really, really real. Goku's just gonna power up the moment he loses the fight
Yeah.
to some different colored Super Saiyan.
Let's be real too. Even if Goku fucking knocks Superman into space, he'll power up from the sun.
Yeah.
I mean, they both have their bullshit moments.
Yeah. I'm not saying.
It's-
I'm not a fan of the Big Blue Boy Scout.
I mean, you should be.
I'm
They
a fan.
probably,
He's the best.
No, he's-
He's too good. I don't like him.
yeah.
He's too good. He's John Cena.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
It's exactly John. He's got the John Cena. Every time you read a comic, you're like, oh, these are all the reasons why he's going to lose. He wins. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
One day he's
Sweet.
gonna. One day.
That's why it was so cool when he died.
He died in the wrestling?
No, the Superman, not John Cena.
In the wrestling?
John Cena died in the wrestling.
Oh
the
my
Undertaker
god, John Cena's been
came
shot.
up from came up from under the ring and shot him to death.
Kane
Let's
has
be
shot
honest, it wouldn't
John
be
Cena.
They did do a storyline where somebody stabbed him
Ooh.
back in the
Really?
2000s. Yeah.
Who is that crazy guy? New Jack from ECW? Who
Oh, the
actually,
craziest
stabbed a
person who's
man?
ever lived. Yeah.
Oh, New Jack, the psychopath who should
New
be in
Jack?
jail.
Yes, who
He's a- yeah,
who
New Jack.
legitimately tried to
God.
kill a couple of guys for taking bad bumps.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's fucking. He's awful.
He's
Yeah.
a crazy person.
That's not
He
good.
really is. But imagine Cena has an arc with New Jack for some reason.
That
New Jack
would
just
be-
kills him for. Well, I don't,
Judge
I don't think
Seidman.
New Jack's body works anymore. I know he's got brain damage now and stuff.
Oh, yeah, I mean, for as much as the guy dished out, he took a lot too.
Oh, yeah.
He got his receipt.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
But
See his forehead, it's so fucked up.
oh my god, they mutilated each other in that. I never got that. I was never into that indie the death match circuits and the tax and the it's just
To the death match.
you're not even 90% of this thing that we watch wrestling is pageantry.
Yes, yeah. Well, the closest that WWF at the time got to it was that Hell in the Cell match with Taker and Mankind.
Right.
If you go back and watch that match, it's fucking it's an iconic match, and it's there are spots, obviously him going off the top of the cage into the announcer's table, him getting chokeslammed through the table, and then of course the big body slam onto the tax. And you get that final moment after the match is over, and he's got his own tooth hanging out of his nostril, which how the fuck did that happen?
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you go back
Crazy.
and watch the match, there's not a lot of wrestling happening. It's just two guys walking around beating the piss out of each other.
Yeah, there's probably 5 minutes of wrestling maybe in there.
Yeah. But the match is 20, 30 minutes long. It's just them
Damn.
climbing onto shit to get thrown off of it.
Yeah, you're right.
And that's what a lot of those death matches were. Like, that's why the only guy I ever really liked were two. I was a big fan of Sabu from ECW,
Okay.
but he kept breaking his neck, which is a real bummer.
Oh.
Yeah, that'll do
It's super low vibes.
Yeah. And Rob Van Dam. He was just so gnarly back in the day. Rob Van Dam.
RVD? Ooh,
Yeah.
RVD was... He's still impressive.
One of
Did
the
he
only
still-
wrestlers I've ever actually met.
RVD still just living life.
Is he
Didn't he-
wrestling?
Yeah.
I mean, that's all those guys do until it's... He's got to be heavier now, though, right? He's older.
Yeah, a little bit. Not too
That's
Yeah,
what
much.
but
happens.
he's still limber.
Yeah,
Yeah?
like he
Still
he
limber.
can still go.
Still a big pothead.
Oh, good for him. I think he was on Nerdist a long time ago, and I listened. It was either Nerdist or some other podcast, and he talked about how he used to stretch for about an hour before a match. And I was like, man, that's how you keep your body in shape.
Yeah.
Like, and you got to imagine the stretches this guy does would be full blown workouts for most
Right.
people.
He would do like splits across chairs and shit.
And then he would like do curls while doing the split. Just fucking crazy.
Athletic dude.
Yeah, but I always liked him. Oh, and the Dudleys. I like them because they would wrestle. I know they'd put people through tables,
Yeah.
but
Right.
they
Were
would
they
also wrestle
butlers?
as well.
Yep. Yep.
No,
That would have been a different character.
they were hillbillies.
Ah,
guess.
okay.
Oh, yeah, they were hillbillies.
Okay, that was their thing, right?
Yeah. And I don't know how much ECW you watched, but they were without restrictions on a microphone.
Oh, I've heard.
Oh, they were some of the worst people in the world.
Well, there was a spot in like Ohio where, I think it was Ohio, where Bubba Ray, the white one, because there's a white guy and a black guy, black guy.
Well, in ECW,
Um,
there's like 5, 6 of them. Like,
Oh,
there's a
really?
lot- yeah, there's a lot of them.
Oh, well,
Those are the
I was
two
only
main
familiar
ones,
with
though.
two. And Bubba Ray had some like legendary spot where he was so vicious to the crowd that it almost incited a riot.
Wow.
Yeah, he was a dick.
Like people started walking up towards like the ring and stuff, and like I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not, but I remember hearing that story.
Don't
would
say
not
that
be
about my
surprised.
mother.
Yeah, what'd you say about her? My mother's a saint.
She's a wonderful woman.
Dorothy Mantooth is a saint. Yeah, old school wrestling.
Yeah, dude.
That's right.
Welcome to RLF.
That's what.
RLF.
That's where. That's true. That was a weird transition.
That was a weird trend. Also, kind of hate that that's considered old school wrestling now. Makes me feel very old.
I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
It is. It's
Yeah,
20
get
years
used
ago.
to
Whoa,
feeling
little,
old.
Yeah.
Because guess what? Yar.
That's why I hang out with like mostly 75-year-olds because they always call me whippersnapper.
You a whippersnapper.
But you're learning the lingo.
Nikolai,
That's hard to say.
you and your phonograph.
My phonograph.
You best start believing in old people.
Someone,
stories, Nikolai. Because you're in one.
What? Someone would just
Someone asked me if I TikToked over the weekend. I said no.
You're like, don't fucking ever talk to me again.
I do not.
I had the app on my phone for like 2 years and I recently deleted it.
Really? Were you an early
It
adopter?
makes- That's true, I guess.
2
But it also
years,
makes me
damn.
feel super uncomfortable because I don't have like an account, so it would just give me generic videos, and there was just too many videos of young people who I did not know if they were 18 or not, and they
No.
were doing some questionable
Young
things.
people are such sluts.
Like 6 people on a game of 4, like Hungry
can't
Hungry
slut
Hippos.
shame.
Prostitutes are out here.
Man, and I was like, I don't know if I'm supposed to look at this or not.
No.
I know that it's on the internet,
Get your kids under
and I
control.
know that I'm probably getting out of here.
I have fully embraced being old and not using TikTok.
Yeah,
So whenever I see my niece and she's like doing a new dance or whatever,
yeah.
I have to blurt out, "Oh, what is that new tactic, Dad?" I intentionally lean into the curve.
Oh, I have got one of the greatest trolls ever that happened to me.
Oh, really?
And it was totally by accident. I was working with my dad, and he like tossed me something. I went to grab it, and I caught it between my middle finger and my ring finger. So it made me do the Star Trek Spock symbol.
Live long and prosper.
But I was like, "Hey, Pop, look how I caught it." And he goes, "Oh, man, may the force be with you." And I was like, "Oh, my God, I'm going to use that. That's the greatest troll ever. To hold up, live long and prosper, and say, may the force be with you." And he immediately corrected himself because he's a fan of both like genres. But it was just so perfect. Like, could you imagine walking up to a Trekkie or even somebody who's dressed like fucking Han Solo or something at a con and holding up the live long and prosper symbol and saying, may the force be with you? Their brains would break for a second. They wouldn't even acknowledge how much they fucking hate you because it would be just white heat. Like,
my true name is Ray Star Wars.
I mean, I brought some comments if you guys like to hear Tommy Gunn
look,
sing.
I mean, I've never once looked, so.
Attaboy.
Well, take a look.
My
It's
name's
in a
Seich.
book.
I don't care about anything. That's my shtick.
I have an image to uphold. I can't be looking at comments.
The videos on YouTube have a place called the comment section where people can type out heartfelt and thoughtful reflections of the videos they just watched. Like here at RLF on Wednesdays, now the gang will read a few. It's really hard to rhyme the word Wednesdays.
Hot
Well
like
done,
taffy.
Beautiful, Tommy.
Our first comment this week comes from MandaPie30 Warner.
Man.
I feel like
Manda pie.
Warner got added.
Ooh, maybe.
Maybe. Who knows?
What's that?
No, I feel like Amanda Pie had been married.
I don't know.
Listen, whatever.
Yeah, who knows?
If you guys seen, all right, hold on. If you guys have seen Sandlot, what personality suits your personalities the most? Mine is yeah. And how are all you doing today? Sorry,
No, I'm
I'm
doing
so
good.
sorry. I read that horribly, but how are you doing, Al?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I feel like I'm doing okay.
Nice.
I've been really busy the past couple weeks, but got one more week left of being super busy, and then we'll see where life takes me.
Sounds good.
Yeah. How about you, Seich? How are you doing?
Yeah, not
All right.
not
And
too
how
bad.
about Matt?
I'll be honest, I'm kind of down.
Oh.
Why
There's
is that?
just a whole bunch of... No, I got nothing. I'm fine.
Oh, good. Seich, you were saying something?
Nah. No.
Good. Just like we like.
All right, so let's answer Amanda Pie's question, because we've all seen Sandlot. We're big fans of the movie,
And
except
we
for
are all
Al.
absolutely
I don't know. I've
familiar
seen
with
it. I don't
every
know any of the
single one
characters'
the-
names. I know the freckled kid.
Okay, well, I figured that would be the case, and I brought the names. Scotty Smalls is the main character. Then you've got, of course, Benny the Jet Rodriguez, Hamilton Ham Porter, Beatram Grover, Michael Squints Paladros, Timmy and Tommy Timmons, then Alan whatever, his name is and Kenny DeNunez. Oh man, I feel like I'd probably be the Beast. No, I'm just kidding. I'm Wendy Pfeffercorn.
Everybody wants
Always
to fuck
oiling
me.
and lotioning.
See, I want to say I'm Smalls, but I know I'm Squints.
Really?
Yeah.
No offense. I was like, I think it's a tie for who's. I'm Hamilton Ham Porter, but
Okay.
in my heart I feel like I'm Benny the Jet. But I know in
I just wanna
reality
be the
I'm
Jet.
I'm the great Hambino.
The
Like,
Jet
especially if
Man.
you've played a sport with me, you know that I'm the very loud one who's usually like just being obnoxious.
Creatively insulting other people.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I go for. Because that's
Making honest observations.
that's what like okay, when I play football and the other team makes a mistake, my go-to line is better lucky than good sometimes. And I will scream that out. But that's what sports are for. You get you get the demons out of you being a dick.
You
Get the demons out. Well, no, that
I
makes
do that through masturbating.
That's true. I do that as well.
Oh, it's a team.
How about you guys? Who would you be? So we got Matt is Squints. I'm the Great Hambino.
Man, I don't know. I guess I'd probably be. I guess yeah, just because.
Yeah, I was gonna
You're absolutely yeah.
yeah.
There's
Yeah,
no
dude.
doubt about it that you're yeah. You're kind of a dick, but
Yeah.
like you're also extremely loyal. And then I definitely could see you tricking Wendy Pfeffercorn into giving you some tongue.
That wasn't yeah. That was Squints.
Squints.
Oh fuck, that's right. You're right. I got it mixed up.
Plus, it's yeah.
I tricked that lady into
You're smart.
Yeah,
You know what?
Matt,
That makes
jeez.
sense.
date rape.
That's
God.
not date rape.
Did she want to be kissed?
That'd be date molestation, if anything.
That's it's
Still
her
not a
doing
good
something
thing.
that she did not want to do.
Yeah.
In 2020 now, that's rape.
I guess. It was the 90s. They were portraying the 50s. What are you going to do?
I'm not. Hey, look, I'm not
With
complaining
equipment from
about
the
Sandlot.
70s.
I'm just making the. I'm just being white now.
That's true. That is true. How about you, Al?
God damn it! I dropped my pen. That's how I'm doing. Is there a guy with overalls?
I mean,
I feel like that's one of the Timmons twins, the younger one.
or
Can I be the older
James,
Timmons?
James Earl Jones, I think, has overalls when they meet him.
Oh, I
That's
can't-
true. I feel like Al would be Smalls.
What does Smalls do? Does he have?
He's the main character. He's the one who doesn't really know much about baseball.
Oh, do I get stung?
But
with-
he's
by bees at
endearing
the
and
end?
sweet.
What?
Yeah.
What?
That's my girl, my dude.
Oh, great. Never know. There's bees in the 50s.
I mean, there were bees in the 50s, you're right.
There's bees way before the 50s, too.
Nah, they started in the 50s.
Yeah, they built them.
Okay.
I will release these bees on the earth.
Bees. Yeah, Smalls or one of the older Timothy.
The Timmons.
Timothy Oliphant?
Probably the younger Timmons.
No, I want to be the older Timothy.
Okay. All right, so I think that answers your question there, Amanda Pie.
Yeah, thanks,
Kinda.
Amanda Pie. Hope you're doing good.
Yeah. How are you all doing today?
Yeah. Let us
Cool.
know.
Bang. Antilochus writes, having rewatched Joker again myself, I didn't feel overwhelmed by the dancing. I had braced myself because of Nikolai's opinion, but honestly think he's just too easy to make uncomfortable. Goofy face with the tongue out.
Aw.
And I gotta be honest, reading that comment made me feel uncomfortable.
Nikolai just doesn't appreciate
Modern art.
modern interpretive dance.
I want you to go back and time how much of the film he is dancing.
That has actually been done.
Oh, really? What is
Yes.
it like? I'm guessing if the over-under is 20 minutes, I'm taking the over. But if it was 25 minutes, I would take the under.
Are you crazy?
What?
20 minutes?
I think there's at least 20 minutes of dancing in that movie.
Nikolai, there's like 4 minutes. Of
No
dancing.
way.
Yes.
There's no way there's only
There's
4
like
minutes.
4
of dancing.
minutes of just him dancing.
There's a
on
solid hour 20 of dancing.
Well, yeah, the extended version.
It's
a
just the
2-hour
only
movie.
thing happening on screen at the time, so you're focusing on it.
Yeah.
But even if they spent a minute per scene of him dancing,
Yeah.
there's not more than 4 of those in the movie.
I mean, there
guess.
should be more.
20 minutes.
20
minimum.
minutes.
I was like, do you think it's 20 minutes?
Yeah, even though you have made a very valid point, I still feel it's 20 minutes.
It just feels like a lot.
You know what I love about this is how much I genuinely enjoy that movie, and how that movie it committed a personal sin for me.
Okay.
What I mean is like no Batman story ever, Dr. Cox, needs to show Thomas and Martha Wayne being killed ever a fucking again.
Sure.
We all fucking know
I don't know.
what happened.
Wait, are those
All
his
right.
parents?
Yeah, why
Yes,
is he
those are his
like this?
parents.
Why is he a Batman?
But
Now,
that movie snuck it in, and I fucking loved it. I did. Because I can't tell you how many times that's been depicted in comics, cartoons, movies. You never, ever need to see Joe Chill killing Thomas and Martha Wayne again. Ever. You never need it. Never, ever.
Gee, spoilers.
Like, we all know. There are people who just heard about Batman 5 minutes ago, and they know what happened to Batman's parents.
this coming from the same man who said every podcast is someone's first podcast.
Yeah. Yeah. But we don't even introduce ourselves anymore. So clearly, I'm a hypocrite.
We introduce ourselves almost every episode. We just haven't this one yet.
Or
No,
the
we
past
never.
2 months.
Yeah.
I do, absolutely. Welcome to RLF, everyone. I'm Matt.
It's just Matt today, everybody.
Welcome to RLF, everyone. I'm Al. That's my real
I'm not
name.
doing it.
Nicholas, like, I'm standing by my point. But, look, I agree. I never need to see what happens to Thomas and Martha Wayne
Ever.
again.
Never.
However,
But they killed it in that movie. They killed it in The Joker.
you know we're going to see it again.
We will see it again,
yeah.
but my point is that when it
Next
happened in The Joker, I was genuinely excited. I loved the idea of them both being born on the same day.
Okay.
Jason Bourne.
And I do love that movie, and I like making fun of the dancing because there's too much of it. 45 to 80 minutes of dancing. he just dances every time he's talking to his mom. He's got a little shimmy going on.
What's
Don't
the
worry,
runtime of that movie? 2 hours?
I feel like it's 2 hours. Yeah.
It's got to be at least 2 hours.
1/6 of
About
it
8.
is
dancing.
dancing.
I'm saying like 4/6, which would be 2/3.
I would watch that. That would be. That'd be great.
Oh, man.
Math joke for you.
Mathletes.
Our next comment comes from Bliss Stubbs, who's got a wonderful news for us. Beautiful boys, you need to get a sponsor. Pump up them views.
Oh.
Bliss Stubbs is going to sponsor us, everybody.
What?
Nice.
Yeah.
What are we selling?
Nice. We're selling Bliss Stubbs made products.
Yeah, you go on out to Blizzco and you get yourself a Bliss Dub officially licensed product TM. Product to be named, priced, described, and created at a later date.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, shit's good.
However, send that money not to her, but to us. I think that's how sponsorship works, right?
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
pretty sure.
Yeah.
We can
Well, I
work
don't
that
know if
out.
Bliss Stubbs is a her or a him. Odds are it's a him.
Okay.
Well,
Well, I
we're
don't
referring to the company.
I have no. Oh, did I?
Bliss
I didn't
Dubs
mean
Co.
to use a pejorative term.
You
I
did.
just- oh,
You're-
okay.
Matt, you're
Use
ruining
hate
this
speech.
for us.
Oh, sorry. I apologize. Bliss Dubs, whatever it may be.
Perhaps
They-
a god.
He's a baby.
Baby Bliss Dubs.
are extremely talented and have sponsored us, so
Yeah.
give us
So
all
thank
your
you,
money.
Bliss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for making us do our first commercial.
This episode's sponsored by Bliss Dubs. Bliss Dubs. We don't know what it is.
The product is a mystery.
Bliss Dubs. It's good.
That's true.
Maybe.
Is it food? Who knows?
Who
We'll
knows?
see.
I think Taco Bell might have the lock on that one.
We know. They got chicken and beans.
Chicken and beans.
Yeah.
Look at one of them crunchy meats.
Crunchy.
The
Crunchy
two
meat.
things that, like, those would not even be on the Family Feud, like, list for Taco Bell ingredients.
Chicken and beans?
No.
I mean, they're in a lot of the Taco
But
Bell
it would be
foods.
beef. It would be rice.
Yeah.
It would be cheese.
Oh, yeah. Tortillas.
Tortillas.
Lechuga.
Lechuga. Tomato.
Duckbill.
Redoño.
Duck bills.
Duckbill tacos.
Human flesh.
What?
Oh, God.
Rat flesh.
Well,
Dog
that's
flesh.
That's only seasonal.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, man, if you're telling me that rat flesh tastes like that, we should eat more rats.
True.
I've been saying it for years.
It's true.
Rat burgers 2020.
I can start catching them. They're everywhere.
Better than voting for Biden or Trump.
Scrambled.
Oh, man. Johnny Two Times writes, Seich's dislike of Lord of the Rings is well documented podcast fact, and now you've flipped him. So basically, it's not too late to convince him he's a gay. He's gay, not a gay. I just added that for comic effect. Don't give up, guys. The truth is near.
The hell?
And I think that's an excellent point.
The
He
hell?
hated Lord of the Rings. All it took was some red wine, Oreos, and rewatching it as an adult.
Ooh, Oreos.
Yeah, I had wine and Oreo.
Nice.
Oh man, I'm such an adult.
So classy.
You're such a classy bitch.
It's not gonna happen.
He'll
It's
never
not
admit
gonna-
it on the podcast.
It's
Is what
not
you're
gonna.
saying?
Well, I
it's not
mean,
gonna-
because it's not true. Like, it's nothing true.
Right.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Right.
Wink.
A caterpillar does not announce when it turns into a butterfly. It
Whoa.
just does when nature intends.
Yeah.
You gotta let me blossom.
I like
Well,
that.
if you're blossoming, like if there are wings coming out, let me know. 'Cause that's pretty.
Oh, what does Mark Wahlberg say in the other guys? I'm a peacock. You gotta
He's gotta let me fly.
They're flightless birds.
Just pick any other bird.
Such a good movie.
Oh my god. Last comment I have this week.
It's from Yawn City.
Excuse me. Yawn City, population me, bros. Anyway, oh, now we're just double our numbers. If you follow us on RLF Instagram, you saw that I already posted this. Last episode, I ranked my favorite Tarantino films, and Jalen Davis writes, "I hate your list, Nikolai."
Oh,
But it's your list, and if you want to have the wrong opinion, I won't try and stop you.
wow. Did he offer his own list?
No, he did not.
Jalen.
Coward.
What are you doing?
Jalen.
Coward.
Put your list up like Nikolai poured his heart out and put out that terrible,
Hey.
not great list.
What?
No, but there were a couple I disagreed with on Nikolai's list. For the most part, I thought it was really solid.
Thank you.
And I would be very curious to see what your list is if you hate his list.
Yeah.
Wow, Matt, you need. Matt.
If you're gonna put Kill Bill 1 and 2 at the top, you can ignore this comment. Okay, we have different opinions on good.
So you hear that, Jalen Davis? Post your list.
I feel like Matt was more
Post the
upset.
list.
Matt was way more
Post
upset.
the list.
Oh, wait a
Yeah.
minute.
How dare you insult Nikolai?
How dare you say that about Nikolai's list? And Matt just went off.
He really did. I liked it.
Gotta defend my man.
My boy.
Pulled first overall pick for him in our fantasy football league.
Well,
Somehow.
I mean, when you say it pulled it for him, it sounds like you'd planted the, you'd palmed it. That's not
I
good.
gotta be honest. No.
Oh, okay.
he definitely
No, I
did.
I pulled it and then I was like, oh, okay. He's gonna hate that.
Yeah. When I got it, I was like, oh, great. The year I can't trade back. Oh, man. So, did you guys have any comments?
Yeah, I
or-
got one here. I don't know what this was in relation to, but Josh Ashurst says, "The way Seich said, 'Yeah, now I am,' is the most boss thing I've heard in a while."
I don't remember.
I I had read that comment as well, and I could not for the life of me remember what that was in reference to.
All right, let's all guess.
Post the timestamp, y'all.
That's true.
Jeez.
I'm gonna
What do you
say,
think?
yeah. What did you think? I think Seich. I think Nikolai said, "You're not an antelope, Seich," and then Seich transformed and he said, "Yeah, now I am."
You know what? That was it.
I think
No.
I does sound familiar.
Oh.
Yeah. No more guesses needed. That was it.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh man. Did you guys watch any movies this week?
I did.
I did watch.
Really?
I watched 2.
Nice.
What did
I
you
watched-
watch, Seich?
I watched 3. All right.
I got you both beat. I watched 6.
My
Wow.
God.
Damn,
Okay.
girl.
First off, My Cousin Vinny.
Ooh, classic. Genuine classic film. I mean,
Yeah.
Joe Pesci, Marissa Tomei, the rest of the cast.
Yeah.
Everyone
Herman
else.
Munster.
No, I mean, just those two alone are so fucking iconic in that movie. Like, I love that movie so much.
Then I watched Jack.
Ooh, that's right.
That fucking phenomenal piece of cinema.
Oh, when Jack falls in love with the teacher and she fucking breaks his heart. Fuck you, Jennifer Lopez.
And she has a heart
You
attack.
fucking bitch.
Oh, that bitch.
That bitch. I can't believe
Such
it.
a sad.
And he's got those bitchin' red shoes at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
So good.
Oh.
I gotta be honest, a few years ago, I looked up to see if that was like a real thing, that your
Mhm.
body ages at a rapid rate.
Uh-huh.
And it is. But it's
It's
mostly
not like
internal.
that.
It's mostly like your organs just get used up too quickly.
Oh.
And you don't turn into Robin Williams.
No.
You don't.
You don't.
Be a lot
You don't
cooler.
turn into
Yeah.
a churlish older man.
Yeah.
Well, maybe
Um,
one day.
How do you guys feel about Jack?
I love that movie.
I like it. Sad, but I like it.
Yeah. I've always liked it, though. Since
I haven't
It's-
seen it in
it's
forever,
got-
but
His substitute teacher is kind of controversial now.
Yeah.
oh,
Why?
I haven't seen. I don't
It's Cosby.
remember.
I mean,
Mm.
Does he throw?
hey man,
Hey man, it is what it is.
y'all listen to Thriller.
How dare you?
Just saying.
How dare you?
Nikolai
Some
threw
people's
all
art
his
is good
Thriller
enough to
records
make you
out.
look the other way.
First of all, I need to buy a Thriller record, which I had a chance to and didn't, because but I.
You
hate
should
myself
have.
for
I don't
it.
know how you did.
That record was so fucking nice too.
Yeah.
Anyway, but what the fuck was I saying? Well,
The Jackson thing threw him
it
off.
did throw me. I was like, don't you dare talk about Michael.
I'm gonna. I will every time. Where there's smoke, there's fire, and there was smoke on like 8 kids' crotches.
No.
He was setting people on fire?
Jeez.
After the Pepsi commercial, he had a thing.
Oh god.
Like, I just like the smell of burning hair.
Oh.
Oh, it smells so bad.
Oh, oh Michael. Yeah, Cosby is the substitute teacher in Jack.
Yeah, I forgot about that just because the substitute teacher, while he's a big part of the movie, it's Robin Williams' performance that catches you.
He's really not. I feel like if there's
just-
any
He's
person,
not like a huge
Just
part,
imagine
really.
that the substitute teacher got arrested in the future.
yeah, right,
Yeah.
for the same thing.
Oh no.
I feel like the person he probably shares the screen with most is like the kid with his hair slicked back. I can't remember
Louis.
his name.
Louis.
Louis.
I was gonna guess
Louis.
it's Johnny, but Louis, yeah. Fran Drescher's in that movie too.
Yeah.
Fran Drescher.
Yeah,
Killing it.
isn't she Louis' mom?
Yeah. Tries to bang
Yeah.
Robin Williams.
Oh my god.
Yeah, buddy. Man, that movie's the best. I love when he goes to the bar and he gets the maraschino cherries.
Yeah.
I love that movie. I'm such a huge fan of Robin Williams. I was so sad when he passed away.
It was a
Yeah, I can't believe you
tragedy,
did
man.
that.
Yeah. I did not. It was famously not me. It was him.
Famously not you.
Yeah. Yeah, all right. Well, the jury's still out on that one.
I just want to make sure we're going to put this in the news report that Nikolai DeLeo did not do this.
Don't
We really
ask
need to
any
be clear,
questions.
especially with the circumstances surrounding the death.
Oh, man. So I watched Skulls. I don't know if you're familiar with that. It's a early 2000s classic.
Okay.
I say ironically, with Paul Walker and what's the kid's name? I feel like he was in Josh something. Oh, he was like in one of those shows, like 90210.
Drake and John?
Or,
Oh.
No, or like the OC or something. I'm gonna look it up right now, but basically he's this super smart but poor kid, and he gets invited to join a secret society.
I remember seeing the preview for that movie.
And he does. Joshua Jackson.
Okay.
Joshua Jackson's his name.
It'd be real boring if he didn't join.
Yeah. No, I'm good.
He's,
See ya.
he's
Well,
Charlie. Okay, first of all, it's Dawson's Creek is the show that he was in, and he's Charlie from the Mighty Ducks movies. That's why his face was so familiar. But Hero's crew, and he gets invited to the secret society, and then his best friend gets killed because he's a reporter or trying to become a reporter, and he steals Paul Walker's key into the secret building of the secret society. So, and then you just go for a real romp.
a real good time.
But it ends with a duel between Paul Walker and Joshua Jackson's characters, and
Is
nobody
it a
actually
duel?
yeah,
Nice.
pistols at
Oh, wow.
not
Oh,
literally.
wow.
Is it exciting?
Not
Yes.
literally.
That's how they handle shit in society.
Exciting. It's one of the ways. Exciting wouldn't be the right word. It's
Okay.
a movie.
Okay. It
was cer-
exists.
Yeah, it's certainly filmed. It exists. There are characters. Some of
Okay.
them good. Most of them bad. I watched the Way Back. That's
Ooh.
the white savior movie with Ben Affleck, and he's a basketball coach.
Okay.
Came out in like January. I liked it. It was good. It wasn't your typical sports story with it ends that they win or lose the big game.
Okay.
The big game happens like 20 minutes before the end of the movie. It happened. You know how every one of those sports movies follows the arc, like the loser guy or coach gets
Right,
introduced
you
to
go
the
through their-
ragtag bunch of people.
Right.
You go through their personalities, then they start doing better, then everything seems great, then a tragedy happens, and then they win the big game because of they overcome the tragedy. They flipped the last two. They win the big game to make the playoffs, and then a tragedy happens. And the end of the movie, it shows them running out to go play in the playoffs, and they like don't even acknowledge what the like results were.
Wow.
Yeah, I actually kind of enjoyed it. I was like, oh wow, that's cool. They did something different.
Nice.
Yeah, it wasn't great, but it was good. You
I was just
imagine
gonna
they
say,
wa-
imagine they did that for like the end of Dodgeball.
Oh my god.
But not even like they show most of the final match. They just cut away at the last point when it's between LaFleur and
Right,
They
like,
cut
wait a
away
minute.
at the overtime.
yeah, the overtime shots.
That's when Nikolai
That's
says
cut-
"fuck you" to the movie.
Oh, I would in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. Like I did last week to Nocturnal Animals. Fuck that fucking movie. I also watched Men in Black 2. I had recently watched Men in Black, so I caught the second one. 2002 classic.
Not as good.
Not as good, but I thought it's still a very good sequel.
Yeah,
I don't think that's the last one I saw.
still got both of them in there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody's back for number 3. But I haven't seen number 3 or International.
The
I have
3-1
interest
is
in either.
I think the 3-1. I think there's time travel in it.
Oh yeah, they go back to the 60s when Kay is like a young. He's played by
Right.
Josh Brolin.
Josh Brolin.
He's a
Yeah.
young lad.
A young boy.
Young boy. So that movie, everybody's seen it. If you haven't, you should. I watched the new Charlie's Angels. The Elizabeth
Oh.
Banks written and directed
Oh, how was
Charlie's
it?
Angels. Not great.
Okay.
Okay.
I kind of get
I
why
forgot
no
it
one
was a
saw it
movie.
in theaters. What?
I forgot it was a movie, so obviously it wasn't that great.
So one thing I want to say about this, and before I kind of go into what I have to say, is I am aware that there are a lot of films that show women and female characters in gender stereotypical roles. Very aware of that.
Mhm.
I'm still going to make my complaint. Every single person in this movie that has a penis is a bad person.
Okay.
And they want you to be very, very aware of that.
Right.
That penises are bad and held, and they are wielded by bad people who do bad things.
Yes.
There are two male characters that aren't bad guys. One of them dies almost immediately, and the other is 100% subservient to the angels. He's literally nicknamed Saint. And all he does is serve them, literally cooks for them. He's a chiropractor. He's like, he is quite...
A eunuch.
He's
No.
that boy toy.
Kristen Stewart, great. Absolutely excellent in her role. The other angel, I do not know their names. They're okay. One of the things I liked, well, first of all, the movie is better than Charlie's Angels 2. One
Whoa.
from a couple of years ago with Cameron Diaz.
Okay.
But it's certainly not better than number one. Like,
Right.
they have very little chemistry together. Part of the arc is that they aren't a team, and they're becoming one.
Okay.
I didn't love that.
Okay.
But they look like they're having fun, and that comes through on the screen. But I just couldn't get past the fact that every twist and turn was spoiled by the fact that if the person on screen has a penis, he's a bad thing.
Right.
So I was like, oh, there are no twists and turns.
Were there
I
any
already figured it out.
bad
that if you got a
ladies?
pee-pee, you're the bad guy.
PB equals pew pew.
Were there any bad ladies?
I don't think they're capable of that.
Yeah.
having bad
a
intentions.
vagina cleanses you of all evil.
Yeah.
It's true.
At least this take on Charlie's Angels certainly wanted you to feel that way. Very, very much so. And listen, I'm
Well,
a
the evil
huge.
just falls out.
Once a month they shed it. I'm a huge fan of Elizabeth Banks. I've watched all the
so sorry.
Picture Perfect films. Like, I have seen a lot of her movies. I think she's hilarious, and I think she's really talented. But this movie was a big miss for me. And I'm a fan of badass women too.
Yeah.
Like, I really
Bad
enjoy like a bad bitch on screen. And they it just missed. It was just a big miss for me. I do have one more movie, and it's something that's going to make Matt very, very happy.
Oh? Did
Yeah.
it happen? No.
I watched Knives Out.
Oh, okay. And that did make me happy.
Yep. I watched Knives Out. That was
And
outstanding.
fucking great, right?
Great. I'm not usually a fan of like the whodunits.
Uh-huh.
I'm not. But that being said, Daniel Craig playing the Southern detective,
Benoit Blanc.
Benoit Blanc, is fantastic. He crushes. His accent never relents, and it's good. It's almost endearing by the end. When they make fun of him and call him the countrified detective, thought that was outstanding. So funny. Chris Evans is great.
Oh.
Christopher Plummer is great. Like,
I will not want to eat one iota of shit.
Michael Shannon.
Michael Shannon. It's just one of the best lines.
Renson, what are you doing back again?
Do we lose you?
No, we're
Nah,
just
dude.
listening.
Oh, okay.
Okay. But I can't recommend that movie enough. It's free on Amazon Prime right now. It's great. It's really a lot of fun.
I'm glad you liked it. I've been recommending it to people. It was a hella enjoyable watch.
Yeah, definitely.
Check it out, everyone.
Yeah, I'll never watch it.
All right.
Wow, Seich. What a shocking twist from you.
You're just the coolest guy.
I switched in between Ghostbusters and Superbad on television, but I didn't fully
Nice.
watch either of them.
Which Ghostbusters?
There's the first one.
Okay. That's probably the best
And
one.
super
So
bad.
you watched Super Busters.
Yes, yes.
Imagine if Jonah Hill and Michael Cera were in the Ghostbusters.
That'd be
Oh,
wow.
I feel like they would be ghosts, if anything, and they'd be hilarious and like.
Yeah.
I almost
I
said
can see that.
hilarious and funny,
Hilarious.
which
and
would have
funny.
been
They were
so
double
redundant.
funny.
Or if the Ghostbusters were in Superbad,
Ooh, that'd be
less
cool. That'd be.
less intriguing.
Yeah.
it was.
Oh, there's ghosts here. All right.
Okay.
Wow. Can you get us beer?
The funny thing about ghosts is it's on my cock.
I watched Black Panther.
Oh,
I too watched Black Panther.
R.I.P.
That was
Chadwick
one of my two
Boseman.
movies.
Wakanda
Chadwick,
forever.
Kind of forever.
Had-
I was
had
like,
to watch it.
I gotta watch it.
so sad to see him go.
Yeah.
I didn't realize exactly how many, like, black icons he played.
Yeah, I mean, Thurgood Marshall, he played
Jackie Robinson. He played like Miles Davis, I think.
No, James Brown.
James Brown.
Yeah, and Get On Up.
Yep.
Apparently, I have not seen Get On Up, but apparently he is excellent in the movie.
It's incredibly sad to see.
Yeah.
Get yourselves checked for cancer, y'all.
Yeah, get your butts
Yeah.
checked.
Get your butts checked if you're
Now,
older.
go.
If you're not
Do it.
feeling right,
Check your
get
butts.
a finger in that poop hole.
Yeah. If your bum's feeling bumpy, give the doctor a thumpy. I don't know.
I don't like do that. I don't like that at all.
Nobody
anyone
liked
a
that.
Whatever you're saying, no.
Everyone disliked that.
Especially medical professionals.
Yeah.
Don't give me a thumpy.
No.
So
I
what's
don't
a
even know what it
thumpy?
is, and I don't want it.
Yeah.
What do you mean bumpy?
What's wrong with your butthole?
All right. Damn it. No. Fucking Hippocratic oath.
Yeah. Watching Black Panther this week, definitely a good idea.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy made, what, like 4 or 5 movies after being diagnosed with stage 3 cancer?
He
Yeah,
had it
that's
for
great.
like 4. He knew for 4 years, I think.
Yeah, he was battling it for 4 years. Chemo and
Damn.
different surgeries. That's fucking bananas.
That's
and then
insane, yeah.
there was a couple, I forgot where the post was, but I saw a post where he was super thin. And I was like, oh shit, how did this not circulate more? Like, how is this not? I feel like it just came so far out of nowhere.
Probably he asked to, for it to be kept out of the spotlight.
Oh yeah, and obviously it was. I mean, I think Spike Lee was asked about it over the weekend. And he was like, he was unaware, and he's the one who just shot the Five Blood movie or something like that, which I think is coming out on Netflix. But yeah, fucking tragedy.
Yeah, man. So sad.
Too early.
R.I.P.
Yeah,
King
dude.
T'Challa, Wakanda forever.
Kind of.
Matt, did you say the movies you watched?
Well, one was Black Panther.
Mm-hmm.
The other was a classic from yonder years. A lovely little story called Matilda.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh my goodness, I love Matilda.
I would like to reach out my hand. Oh, it's so good, that opening when she'd make pancakes. It's Danny DeVito, and it's just,
And whoever plays his wife.
I can't even remember her name.
Yeah.
It was Trunchbull at school.
Trunchbull, one of the greatest movie villains of all time.
That fox.
Fucking yeeted a
Trunchbull.
kid by her pigtails.
Dude, the cake scene
Oh, when
When
they
he-
cheer him on.
when they're cheering him on and he's had to eat the entire chocolate cake, like,
So much cake.
out of this world.
Oh,
I mean, you'd have thrown up if you ate that much sugar.
absolutely.
Well, I
There's
mean,
no way.
I mean, you could try.
To throw up or not?
No, let's try. Let's eat that cake.
Oh man, trying to think. And then the other scene that I always loved is when Matilda gets pissed off at her family. She takes like the baby carrot and throws it back at her brother's mouth. That's great.
It's a great movie. A heartwarming tale about
Yeah.
a child being
Abused.
adopted away from her abusive family.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's such an odd, but I guess important tale for children.
One of the only things that rang false for me in that movie was the idea of Danny DeVito signing away his kid. Because as much of a shyster as he was, if he knew that she had gifts and talents, because he did know, he would have tried to make money off of that. He wouldn't have just completely given up on her.
You can
He
move
would never
things
would have
with
been a
your
good
mind?
parent. Yeah, exactly. He's
Well,
like,
I didn't take that scene completely so much as he had given up on her. I think it was just more of like, she
give your kid
deserves
away to
better.
adoption because really you think it was just him having a sliver of
I think it was
humanity?
just finally like, we are pieces of shit. She'll be better off.
okay
That's what I took from the scene, at least.
yeah,
But I mean, it could be read a bunch of different ways.
that's true.
But great movie.
Great
is.
movie.
Great movie.
I haven't watched it in a long time.
Yeah.
I would highly recommend. It's a feel good romp.
Nah.
Now, how did you come across it? Is it on YouTube or something?
No, I walked out and my middle niece was watching it, and it had like just started, and I was like, "Oh my god, Matilda!" And she's like, "I've never seen this." I was like, "What? Sit down." And we watched it together. It was
Oh,
great.
nice.
She enjoyed it.
Oh, she fucking loved it.
I mean, it's so you watched some iconic movies this week.
Yeah.
I guess that leaves time for some fan art, right?
From the fans, from the heart, it is RLF fan art.
It's from good old Levi 7C.
Ooh, Levi
And this
7C.
was meant for Matt. A few.
Oh, well, none of us look at it then.
Oh, I have, and Matthew's
That's pretty great.
the birthday boy.
Oh, that's fantastic. I love the crown.
The album art for when Post Malone gets fat.
That looks like a hybrid of Post Malone, you, and Biggie.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Burger, 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 can't you see? Sometimes you have lettuce and tomatoes, and I don't like lettuce and tomatoes. Why'd you put that stuff on my burger?
Well,
I don't like that song.
if he wasn't dead, he certainly wants to be.
I'm not a rapist.
Wow. You've got never-ending RC Cola.
Yeah, big
actually.
RC fan.
Yeah.
Have you ever had RC Cola, Matt?
I mean, yeah.
Do you like it?
No.
Okay.
I don't know
Just
if I've
wondering.
ever had it.
I think.
I have.
I mean,
I've
it's
had
just
to
what,
It's bad.
It's alright.
It's just Coke.
I wouldn't even go that far.
Well, Coke is.
I drink it to avoid dying.
Yeah. I'd think about it, though.
If I found it after walking through 100 miles in the desert,
Oh, yeah, I'm not going to question it then, of course.
I'd walk
don't know.
another 5, though.
Yeah, it'd be pretty hot.
See if,
See
see if there's a Coke machine.
See if there's Coke or Pepsi anywhere nearby.
Can't stand to reason that this is the only soda.
Yeah, that's true. I would definitely question that for sure.
Yeah, dude.
Well done. That fan art is excellent.
thank you,
That's
Levi.
fantastic.
pretty fucking great.
Levi, excuse me. Sorry. Yawning.
You're
Start
not
a new
excused.
yob.
It's
I'm really
unexcusable.
sleepy.
Well, that leaves time for everybody's favorite question.
What's that?
What time is it?
Big city living.
Living it up in the tired city of Big Apple. Going to sleep.
Come sleep.
Gentlemen. How is big city living?
You know, yeah.
How is big sleeping living?
So tired I might die on the way home.
Sleeping in the city.
Oh God.
I actually don't think I have anything.
Well, that doesn't change much.
Well, yeah.
I sometimes.
So
You
par
always
for the-
got
I
stuff.
sometimes have things. I had.
That's true.
Let's be real. Sometimes your things are like, I got falafel today, and the guy was like, "Hey, it's $2 instead of $4."
Yeah, that's a
still-
great day.
Yeah, that's still something, right?
When you're living in the city, it's about the small things,
That's true.
like your apartment.
I was walking to the grocery store last week, and
Uh-huh.
you have to walk by a fence to get like through the parking lot, and I was walking, and there was someone's dog was just pooping next to the fence. I'm like just unleashed, just pooping. And then it finished pooping, and it just ran away into like where the parking lot is. I was like, whose dog is that?
Was it
Did
somebody?
the owner?
It was someone's dog. I don't know whose. I didn't see
Did the
that.
owner like go chasing after it, or did they just?
No, it ran to their owner.
Go,
Wherever
go,
he was.
go
Okay.
shit away from me.
Yeah, basically.
I
It's a stealth
don't need
shit.
to smell it or see it.
I felt so bad for Chris's dog.
I'm familiar.
So a buddy of mine, Chris, walks his dog. He lives in towards the city, and since COVID, they haven't really been keeping up with the grounds maintenance. And he's been walking his dog through the dog park, and then finally now they cut the grass again, and he can see just the trails of broken glass that have been laying underneath the glass.
Oh.
And he
my God.
looked, and his dog's paws were all fucked up. He's got to get like medical boots on all four
Oh,
paws.
Holy
God.
shit!
Yeah.
Oh, that's what scumbags!
Right? Like, some people are
It
the worst.
takes almost nothing to throw something away in the trash.
Instead, you break it in a clearly labeled dog park.
Wow. That genuinely sucks. You hate to hear that. Because, I mean, that's almost as bad as doing it in an actual park.
Yeah.
Because kids and dogs, like, they don't know.
Yeah.
They don't know. They're just going to go.
I don't know.
They're just-
They don't know.
Well, you have the mind of a child,
That's
Sage.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I break glass in my shoe. I walk around in
Oh,
it.
no.
'Cause I'm like, I got glassy feet.
I like the way the blood pools in my shoes.
Well, if you do it long enough, like
cool.
your foot gets strong. So
That's true. I'm trying to get
I guess.
superpowers.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's strong
Makes
feet.
sense.
Captain Strong.
We got the
feet.
Thunderclapper and Captain Strong feet. Horrifically cut up feet. Calloused over.
I can't walk. Oh my god, it hurts
These
so
feet
bad.
can survive anything.
Mainly
Someone
glass.
shoots him. Ah! He's gotta fucking fight crime.
Dude,
Yeah, I guess, but you can fight like white collar crime.
Like, report shit to the IRS.
Yeah, why not? I mean, Captain Glassfeet and Thunderclaps have a very strict rule that they abide by.
Nikolai, what's that rule?
If I need a gun, I don't want to be there.
Wow, that was a great podcast, guys. Kermit the Frog here. See you next week.